Bonjour, hello, welcome to MaxMountainWorld. Today I'm just going to nip down to the main station. There's nothing happening here, and there's not going to be anything happening up in the little resort up 1800 this weekend. But this weekend, a lot of stuff going on down the road. So this starts tomorrow, Friday. I've been working like nobody's business, which is why I've not done any really good videos the last couple of days, because I've done 5 days work in 4 days to clear myself off for tomorrow and Saturday and Sunday. So I'm going to go down, take the Jag down for a spin. Tomorrow I'll take the Saxo down because I'll be leaving it all day. It doesn't matter quite so much as such. And just go down and see what's happening. I can see from here that one of the lifts, the Peak Vert lift, that's going to be serving the bike event is actually running. So go down and see. I think a lot of stuff should be arriving now and this evening. So there we go. Mountain bike French Cup weekend. So just arrived down the main station. There's a bit more activity down here. Just to explain what's what with this. This is the event from, well, it says from today to the 11th, 8th, 9th, 10th, 11th. Today I think it's just the setting up, getting the drugs tested and getting their transponders and things like that set up, and registration, handing in medical documents. But Championnat de France, it's the Championship of France in downhill VTT, downhill mountain biking. So this is what I'm going to be helping out in the station with tomorrow. Now, just behind this we've got the works continuing, but I'm not going to do anything on that quite yet because it's still very much a big hole in the ground. So a little walk around the parking here, which is reserved for all the people that are coming here. A few others, you can see the vans to the right of me here, and a lot of people arriving today. A lot of people confused arriving today. Oh, where could I park? I'm lucky I'm known around here, so I've taken up handicap parking's place with someone keeping an eye on it so that I can get a phone call if it becomes a problem. See if I can do this without dying. Unfortunately I don't qualify as press, but yeah, I didn't steal their places anyway. A lot of additional markings up and signage done for this, and as I say, the main parking area here is taken up with the guys that are participating in this. So you can see all the tents, vans, people hovering around. Not much to say more about that. Trailers been arriving, there's a lot of equipment coming here, and still a few folk around. Wait till you see this tomorrow, there'll be an awful lot more. But this is just getting set up just now, building the bikes up, getting them all tuned as such. Camper vans, a lot of people sleeping handy, and here we are, bikes everywhere. Let's go and see what's going on. As you can see, the Peak Vert lift is running, so I think maybe they're allowed to do walking on the course. There's only one track apparently, so I'm going to try and find some information on that while I'm down here. So up to the bottom of the piece at 1650, you can see a lot of stuff set up already. Some of the bars have been setting up, so I think these will have a last go at it this season. And of course, amongst the works, and this bad boy, which I don't think will be working at the weekend anyway. But yeah, I'll go and see who's here and what's here. So 4 o'clock on the 8th of September, temperature 23 degrees, not bad. The Peak Vert lift here is the one that is getting used for the contest, which it arrives just at the top there, you can just see, and it snakes down over to the right here somewhere. As I say, I'm going to get a plan, and it lands up down the bottom here. You can see just beyond the orange tent where all the finish line is and everything. I couldn't resist that. Saturday and Sunday is actually available for the public to mountain bike and use, sorry for the noise, someone drilling, use the lifts. This lift, that lift there, and the one up to the very top, up behind, up there. Now the ones over on the right there, that's for the public. I think the public probably get to use this, but they'll be signed up at the top to keep well away from what's going on. So I'm going to die again. So yeah, a lot of stuff going on, fixing tents down in case of wind and whatnot. And I'm pretty sure that the speed line, the Tyrolean, the zip wire is going to be running this weekend, and also the Jungle Adventure, which is up the behind here. Looks like they're fairly active. I don't know, maybe they're just working on the stuff that's happening behind here. There's going to be a lot going on. I don't think too many people are going to be wanting to sort of do the touristy type stuff. So there's people coming from all over. Registration 73, Savoie, Andorra. Another car there, this Mini is Andorra as well. 83, which is down in Vars, just south of here. 06, just south of here as well. 2A from Corsica. Another from Corsica. So quite a lot going on, tooled up vans and things. This is all that's happening. This is the pump track, which they've shortened and built into here, which kind of serves as a warm-up track for the guys that are doing the biking. I'll just skip over this. Quite a grippy surface. And the main, this is where all the prize giving happens. This is where yeah, all the announcements are made, a lot of music played and stuff like that as well. So as I say, this lift will be running at the weekend. Quite a lot going on, bit of music in the background, so keep talking. Hopefully I don't get hit off of that. And I'll just sneak through here one more thing before I have another look around to the right of me there. And this is where all of us guys that are volunteer working tomorrow, we've got to meet up here at 6:30 in the morning. Wow, an early one. So you can see that they're getting stuff ready, all the flag system, vests and whatnot, whistles, we'll be using them like the last French downhill cup event that we had, and of course a lot of stuff, water that we get supplied with and whatnot. Useful to know, because I'm going to be taking as much as I can with me to avoid forgetting anything or whatever. So back to Speedline. Let's find out if they are running tomorrow or weekend. Nobody here. So just looking back down to the bottom by the main station, you can see a lot of activity. This will all be coming yesterday, today, and it'll all vanish Sunday night and Monday. There'll be nothing left. And you can see across here a few more in the activity front with people arriving, tents set up and whatnot. And this is the finishing line here after a phenomenal jump. And that's, they come down that jump, round the bend, through there. Big huge stop-in area, lots of padding at the bottom here as well. It's not always obvious the preparation that goes into all this, setting up all the posts and the markings for the actual track itself, the piste itself. People walking down, I don't know if they're with the bikes checking out the course, or they may be from the station just making sure the course is good and done and set up. So yeah, let's go and see if I can get a plan. Just before I do, quick view check. Quite hazy up here, a few clouds and stuff. That haze is very, very high. You can see the haze, probably make out the sun just through it. And as we head round towards the west, where most of our weather comes from, beautiful clear, not too bad, very high clouds, some more puffy clouds over the Ekran, and then towards sort of northish, just east of north, or west of north, whoops, and a few clouds over the peaks, but it's looking good, and the forecast is looking good. Not that it's much of a guideline these days post-COVID, but something to go by anyway. I check out about 6 different forecasts and make my own mind up. So this work's continuing today. This guy's swiveling around. So yeah, let's go and see what I can get information. And my part in this tomorrow is they have signal points. Each signal point can see the one before and the one after it. And the system of whistles, when a bike comes past, you make a whistle and that lets the next signal point know what's happening. Now, I've done videos on this, so on the top right of your screen I'll put a link into the last French Cup event. I'm pretty sure that the marshalling is going to be much the same as it was then. So all sorts going on with lifts and things, and it's incredible the equipment that people turn up with. So, as I say, try and get some information here. Tyre suppliers, very important. Punctures are aplenty in these things. Spare parts, it's all here. All here. Okay, so just a quick video on what's happening the day before, people arriving, setting up, all the planning, all the rest of it. I did just bump into the guy that is organising the Les-Orres side of things, and apparently I can go to the tourist office. So I'll go and do that just now. In the lead out, I'll just do a little something. Anyway, thanks very much for watching. Keep subscribing, keep sharing, and until the next video, ciao. So as I say, a bit busier than up the road, a bit busier than it would be normally at this time, but a lot of boards put up, panels explaining what's what with everything. There's something of the route there, but I'll go and get one of the originals from the tourist office. Les-Orres, I've skied there a couple of times, and this is what's happening. Weekend free ride in July, that's past. This is explaining what's going on with the new works down here. This is what they're building just next to, I've got the Coupe de France thing, and then this is what it's going to look like right next to the Peakvert lift, right in here. Big new building, Sport Innovations, Pole Sports Innovation, all the sponsored. What the parking's going to look like underground is apparently I don't know, 140 places, 162 places it says there. So all going to be top-notch technology stuff. And then the final closing is next weekend. As I say, I'll be doing a video on this one. It's a bit more advanced. Everyone's seen these holes in the ground before, and a lot of stuff going on, so I'm not going to do anything just now that's just going to disturb people. Some concrete on the go. So that part down the side of the lift, the finishing line is just up here that I pointed out earlier. There's quite more than we saw from up there. A lot of these tents, mobile homes and stuff, a lot of it, not just there, but here too, and all the way down. I was just up here to check out my parking for the morning. It doesn't look like I'm parking here, but yeah, they're all over. I take it these two stooly things are set up to stop people parking there, because that's my normal place next to that gas tank. But yeah, you can see over there in the distance where all the activities are and the big cranes and stuff.